It's like I gotta keep on going. I gotta convey this. I got to convey this because I don't really know who else is conveying these things. I gotta convey it. I listen to a lot of camps, and I listen to a lot of brothers who's not a part of camps. Even listen to sisters, so I can really hear everybody's testimonies and what they have learned and everything. And I do my research and I pray and everything for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know, to be able to see what I need to see, humbled up and be like, Most High Father, Yahusha, uh, show me what I need to see. So whatever that needs to be seen, I can, if it's your will, let me convey it. That prayer looks like it came to pass. Ain't no look like it had came to pass. It just has to happen. It has to happen. You know. Got a website out there, Eber Cave. Reached out to thousands of people, not only in North America. That's where I'm at. But I reached out to people outside of North America. You know. I'm just putting in my work. I don't have to literally be out there on the streets, but when I'm out and about, working my job, going to the store or anything, I may come across somebody and talk about the scriptures. It's like that. But I make sure I send them straight to the Mashiach. Just listen to the Mashiach. That's why I tell people. Listen to the Messiah. He will lead you into all truths, no matter what it is, mathematics or whatever it is. But what matter is, besides the mathematics, besides all these other things, you need to study what he say. Before you get into Paul, before you get into Peter, James, and John, you need to understand the Son. Let him be your chief cornerstone, your foundations. Let his teachings be your foundations, and you straight. You are straight. You are good to go. I guarantee you. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I like sharing, Gotta be a helper, I think that's one of those parts of the body parts in the Messiah. When you read First Chronicles 12:27, when Paul, the apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, Yahushai, one of the things, it said it'll speak about apostles. Apostles, when you look in the Greek, is talking about messengers, right? Kind of synonymous with angels when you look into the Hebrew in the, into the Old Testament, the Tanakh, the Torah. Okay, you got apostles, you got prophets, you got teachers, you got miracle workers, you got gift of healing or healers, and you got helpers. I like to help, so I consider myself that. Besides anything else, but I consider myself helping. I don't see myself as a prophet, or apostle, a teacher, because the reason why I don't say I'm a teacher is because there's only one teacher. Yeah, the Most High and Messiah, they'll, bring forth teachers to help us along the way. But nevertheless, the Messiah did say there's only one teacher. And that's the Messiah. So that's what I respect. That's what I focus on. That's implanted in my brain, called no man rabbi. So when you hear me say rabbi, I'm talking about the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? The Son of God, according to the testimonies, according to prophecies. And then after helpers, you got managers and you got linguistics. I deal with some languages, but I just like to help. I only deal with the language unless I have to. So yeah, I speak English fluently, but I still look at the other languages to convey the point. It's all about proving truths. Can't rely on English all the time. The language of the people that your forefathers never knew, or they had to know. They end up having to know because they was in bondage. They had no choice but to be in bondage. It's sad. It's a sad story for African Americans. But you can't you supposed to forgive supposed to forgive according to the Messiah. But the Messiah did not say forget. And we can't be angry and all that because that's gonna be a roadblock, a stumbling block upon us trying to be angry at the so-called white man. Or I'm tired of saying that. There's different types of people who has been declared the white race. You got the Italians, you got the Greeks, you got all these, the Romans, you got all these the Celtics, you got all these white, so-called white folks, Caucasian people. Well, Caucasian people, the Italians are not Caucasians. Caucasians deal with the Caucasus Mountains. So therefore, how can the Caucasus Mountains have anything to do with Edom when Edom was near the territory of Judea? They always lived near, close to the Israelites, like Jacob unto Esau. They was always close by. And the territory of these two is near Arabia. Man, these Hebrew Israelite doctrines is really crazy. But it is what it is. I hope they really see. Let's look at First Chronicles 9. It's important. Alright. After the exile. Okay. It says all Israel was registered in the genealogies. Pay attention. That are written in the book of the kings of Israel. That's one book. Now we got two books, First Kings, Second Kings. When you put it together, it's one book. The book of the kings of Israel, the Malik of Yasharal. But Yahudah was exiled. Southern Kingdom. Right? Southern Kingdom. Benjamin and Levi has joined themselves with Judah a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? To make up Southern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Well, first it was Judah, then it was Judah and Benjamin, and then Levi came later. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you read Chronicles, when you read about people coming to Jerusalem, a letter was sent out throughout Northern Kingdom. To come worship the Most High God in the I think one of the major feasts where you had to go to Jerusalem, and many of the Northern Kingdom Israelites rejected it, but only a remnant of certain tribes went. And they went to Southern Kingdom, but the other ones they stayed. Okay, Samaria is Jerusalem. It's crazy. But Judah was exiled to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. You see? And look, the first to live in their towns on their own property again were Israelites, priests, specifically priests, Levites, and temple servants. These people from the descendants of Judah, Yahudah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh, settled in Jerusalem. These right here, it wasn't just Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. It says Ephraim and Manasseh. It was a remnant. So people said it was only the tribe of Judah only. So Watchmen reports, if you're watching this, I like y'all videos, but y'all wrong on this part. On this part, y'all wrong, which is a minor thing. But the Hebrew Israelite counts pushing the 12 tribe chart is really done because you have to explain this. It was Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh.